time she
Got to be so frustrating for those trying to find her. Attorney General Eric Holder now facing new fire. A report from House Republicans calling Holder and the Justice Department, quote, more partisan than ever. Virginia Congressman Randy Forbes, a member of the House Armed Services and Judiciary Committee, my guest from his home state in Virginia. And, sir, good morning to you. There is a bit of news at the moment. Apparently, Holder will testify in front of your Judiciary Committee in early June. About what, sir?
Well, Bill, one of the things that if you sit on the Judiciary Committee, you realize how dangerous it is for us to abandon the rule of law in this country. And it's okay for them to fill the Justice Department with Democratic appointees, but they shouldn't run it like an arm of the DNC. And that's what's been happening. So you've got several things now moving towards the Attorney General. We hope to have him back before our committee in June. We just had a report issued by the chairman of the committee pointing out all the ways that they've abandoned the rule of law. You have contempt proceedings that may be coming from the Oversight Committee, and you've got a resolution now in the House but signed by almost 150 members concerning their lack of confidence in the Attorney General just to comply with the law.
Well, the chairman of that committee is Lamar Smith, a Republican out of Texas. He says DOJ is now more partisan than ever. And he goes on to list several things here. Stalling, he alleges, on Fast and Furious, failing to enforce immigration laws, and challenging voter ID laws in various states. I take it, based on your answer, you don't disagree with Lamar Smith, do you?
No, I absolutely agree with the chairman, Bill. And when you look at it, ask any businessman across this country or individual, when the Justice Department goes after them, they leave no stone unturned. We hear from the EPA they're trying to crucify businessmen. And yet when the Justice Department is asked to just respond to some of their failures, they just put down this steel trap and won't give out any of the information. And enough is enough. And I think we have a responsibility as members of the Judiciary Committee to do the due diligence and make sure we're getting the American people answers.
Are you suggesting there's coordination between Justice and the White House?
What I'm suggesting, Bill, is this. If you look, we have this breakdown in agencies, whether it's TSA, GSA, the Secret Service, and then you look at the Justice Department refusing to comply with laws and enforce those, and actually going after states to keep them from complying. The rule of law should apply to everybody. These agencies have gotten to the point where they think it doesn't apply to them, it only applies to everybody else.
Understood,
That's
but these are serious charges, and do you think it is only Holder on his own, or is he getting support?
And, Bill, that's just the point. We can't answer those questions until we get the documentation from the Justice Department, and they refuse to give us that documentation. If there's no coordination, if they haven't done anything wrong, just give us the information and answer to the American people. We think the American people have a right to know. They don't.
Yeah. You have 5 or 6 weeks to get ready for your questioning for the next round. Your first question is
Bill,
what,
we're
sir?
ready today. My first question today is, why won't you produce the documents and the evidence that's been requested by you from so many committees in Congress so you can answer these questions and put the issue to bed once and for all? That'll be our first question to the Attorney General.
June 7th is the next hearing. Randy Forbes, thank you for your time out of Virginia Beach today.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you. All right, Martha.
Well, how about this? What if you could